WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 5.
Elon Musk and President Donald Trump are now going at each other over the One Big Beautiful Bill. It's our top story at 5. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jorma Duran. President Trump talked to Chinese President Xi Jinping over the phone today about tariffs, an important meeting that comes after the president announced a new travel ban for at least a dozen different nations. All the while, Elon Musk takes to X, showing his massive disapproval to Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill. CBS correspondent Erica Brown is here for you now to give us an update on President Trump and his latest endeavors.
President Trump welcomed German Chancellor Friedrich Merz to the White House shortly after his high-stakes phone call with China's President Xi Jinping.
We had a very good talk, and we've straightened out any complexity. It's very complex.
The president said the two leaders agreed to resume trade talks, which have recently stalled.
We have a deal with China, as you know, but we were straightening out some of the points, having to do mostly with rare earth.
During the Oval Office meeting Thursday, the German leader said the U.S. is in a position to pressure Russia to end the war in Ukraine.
I told the president before we came in that he is the key person in the world who can really do that.
President Trump had this response.
Sometimes you're better off letting them fight for a while and then pulling them apart.
President Trump, who is trying to get his massive budget bill through the Senate, also expressed his disappointment with Elon Musk. The Tesla CEO's role as a special government employee recently ended, and he's become a vocal critic of what Trump calls his One Big Beautiful Bill.
Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and which was a lot of money for electric vehicles.
Musk shot back in a series of posts on X, writing such ingratitude and claiming without him, Trump would have lost the election, and that his issue with the bill is the massive spending, not EV credits. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
Well, back here at home, a ribbon-cutting ceremony today symbolized a more than $25 million expansion for a local company. Leaders say Ionetics will create dozens of new high-tech jobs and position the Lansing area as a global player in cancer treatment innovation. 6 News reporter Delaney Rogers was there, and she's here for you now to tell us all about the ceremony. Delaney.
Jorma, a crowd of about 50 people were there to mark Ionetics' expanded radiopharmaceutical manufacturing site in Delta Township. The facility produces specialized isotopes and targeted alpha therapies used in advanced medical imaging and cancer treatment. The company says this nearly $26 million expansion will create 53 new jobs.
We're going to save lives, we get a lot of jobs, and it's really going to set a new foundation of technology and knowledge-based businesses within our economy for the future. This could be one of our new giant, huge companies someday right here in our region.
This is probably the best shot we have in terms of cancer treatments, and so working with companies big and small to develop that is really important to me.
The ribbon-cutting ceremony was followed by a tour of the facility. Back to you, Jorma.
Delaney, thank you very much. A new lawsuit against Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson continues to make news after Republican Representative Jay DeBoer says she is illegally withholding election paperwork. On Wednesday, the Michigan House of Representatives filed a lawsuit against the Secretary of State for her failure to comply with the subpoena issued by Representative DeBoer. State Representative said in a statement, "For months, we have tried to get her cooperation through requests, then accommodating offers, and then legal demands. Her continued defiance now brings us to the courtroom, where we will continue to diligently work to deliver government transparency for the people of Michigan." Secretary of State Benson responded in a statement from her spokesperson saying, in part, the Republican chair of the House Oversight Committee is demanding information that could be used to interrupt the chain of custody of ballots, tamper with election equipment, or impersonate a clerk on Election Day. 6 News will keep you updated. The House of Government Operations Committee took up a new bill that, if passed, would place a photo and signature on 2 bridge cards. A recent state report says that food assistance fraud has increased by nearly 400% since 2023. So supporters of this new bill say this would help prevent people from committing fraud when trying to purchase items using stolen bridge cards. The Michigan Senate Judiciary Committee held a hearing today on several proposed new gun laws, including a ban on untraceable ghost guns. A ghost gun is a term for a homemade or privately assembled firearm that can be made with 3D printing, a kit, or different parts that do not have the same regulations as manufactured firearms, like they must be able to be traced.
No red flags put on his name, so he bought a third one, assembled it in less than 30 minutes, and decided on early Memorial morning of, like I said, May 31st, 2021, decided to point it at my son's head and shoot him.
Many people spoke at the hearing, including a mother, as you just heard, to her son who was shot and killed with a ghost gun, whom has not been able to find closure for her son's killing because police have not been able to trace the gun back to the alleged killer. Power problems plagued mid-Michigan for the second time in 3 days after a truck knocked down a power line this afternoon in Howell, and it fell on 2 construction workers. It happened in Livingston County's Genoa Township around 12:30 this afternoon. The sheriff's office there says a concrete truck hit a primary power line, which broke and stunned 2 workers below. They're both in the hospital tonight and listed in critical condition. A DTE outage map also shows the accident knocked out power to the area. This happens 2 days after an Ingham County teenager died and another one got injured after a mishap with a power line. We'll have more on both stories tonight on 6 News at 6. An emergency bridge closure had to take place today in Jackson County. The Bend Road Bridge between Gardner Road and Stepladder Road is closed after an inspection by structural engineers determined that there is excessive and rapid deterioration underway on the structure. A detour has been posted to allow people to use multiple different roads to get to their destinations. For more information on this closure, you could go to WLNS.com. Right now, Lansing is celebrating diversity. Mayor Shore, the Human Relations and Community Service Department, and members of Lansing's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Board are behind today's event. And here's a live look. The event started at 4:30 this afternoon and will be in the City Hall's lobby on Michigan Avenue until 6 p.m. Organizers say it's for the city to honor and appreciate Lansing's diversity, and we can expect an update from city officials on how they are making Lansing a better place for everyone to live and work.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Last night was quite a wet night across many sections of mid-Michigan. Some areas, though, picking up quite a bit more than others. Here's a look at the rainfall totals, with Hillsdale coming in at 0.6 of an inch, Jackson 1.24 inches. Really impressive. 3/4 of an inch for Lansing, over 0.4 of an inch in Grand Ledge. Little lesser amounts across portions of Clinton County, with St. John's coming in with 0.16 of an inch. You can see it as you look at it via the map and notice the blues. That's where the heaviest rain fell, and that was across southeastern sections of mid-Michigan, including Jackson County and portions of Hillsdale and Ingham County as well. The further north, northwest you go, that's where we saw lesser amounts of rainfall. So we check out the Doppler radar now. Just a few leftover showers in Washtenaw and Lenawee counties, but those are moving away from mid-Michigan, and so are the clouds. Sunshine across central sections. We're breaking into sunshine from Jackson south. It's taking a little bit longer and had a big impact on temperatures today. So we zoom out even further. Notice to the west, there's still more rain gathering in cloud cover. So we've got some more in the forecast. You look at the computer models, yellow showing up, indicating maybe an inch in portions of mid-Michigan over the next 5 days. Pretty hefty rainfall totals yet again. For Friday, I think we're okay. Same thing on Saturday, but by Sunday, and maybe even late Saturday night, there's going to be some showers rolling through, and it looks like Sunday is a little bit wet. We'll have some rain, probably some breaks in the rain, then more rain in the afternoon. So we head into Monday. I still think there's a chance a couple of showers could stick around, so 30% chance of a shower or storm. So we look at precision cast tonight through tomorrow morning. One area of low pressure is going to pass by to our north, so this is not going to be a problem for us. We'll see a mix of clouds and sunshine out there for us for our Friday. We should hang on to dry weather for Friday, but as we move into Saturday, we start to focus our attention to the southwest. This storm system starts to get a little bit closer, and as it does so, it's eventually going to draw some moisture to the north and bring some showers back to mid-Michigan late Saturday night and into Sunday. Temperatures currently are sitting in the 70s and 60s, depending on where you are. McLaren, we've got full sunshine. Current temperature 73. That is the high. 3/4 of an inch of rainfall today. In Grand Ledge, beautiful blue skies. We're at 70. 74 degrees. Wind gusts today only 14 despite those showers out there earlier today. In Jackson, we're starting to clear away the cloud cover. Temperatures up to 67 now. Wow, what a rainfall total. 1¼ inches, really impressive. Final stop in Hillsdale where our temperature is sitting at 62 degrees. Still some cloud cover around and 0.6 of an inch of rainfall out there. Tonight's forecast, overnight low 54, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Then for tomorrow, temperature-wise, not too bad. We'll climb to the mid-70s. We'll have a mix of clouds and sunshine. I guess we can call that variably cloudy since we're going to have mostly cloudy at times, partly cloudy at others. The 6-day forecast, Sunday gets wet once again. A few showers linger into Monday. High temperatures in the 70s throughout. The 6+6-day forecast as we look towards the end of next week, more showers Friday and Saturday. High temperatures warm though, near 80 degrees.
Today was awesome.
Oh yeah,
right?
It started out kind of a little gloomy.
Right, I know. I took the kids to school. I'm like, this day doesn't look good at all. Then I was wrong.
Oh, it turned nice quick.
Yeah. All righty, we appreciate it. Well, we will get an insider look at NASCAR's Infinity driver Blaine Perkins. So stay tuned. 6 News at 5. We'll be right back.